quick update. After getting the action stupid low and letting it sit overnight, reevaluating, I think the neck could benefit from a little bit of fret dressing, not a huge amount, but a bit going on, let's say from about the 9th, 10th fret down. So there's plenty of really good instructional videos on how to do fret leveling and fret dressing. But basically what I've learned from a friend who's a really good guitar builder, and I don't profess to be an expert in fret work. I'm much better at building the guitars from scratch, from wood and what have you, and then leave this work to somebody that's very experienced, because it really takes a lot of experience. But basically, you want to get the neck as flat as possible, right? Get the truss rod adjust so it's flat. We have that now. You want to recheck once you take the strings off that it's flat again, and maybe do an adjustment to get it flat. If you don't have like something like a neck jig that can hold the tension, in a sense, the position of the neck under tension in place, which involves strapping the guitar down and supporting it in various places and supporting the headstock to create the playing tension. I just try to simulate it with the truss rod and with a ruler. I found a couple of high spots right around here. So what I'm going to do is just basically flatten this from this point on. From here back is perfect. From here down, there's just some high spots right in this area. So we just did a little bit of tape. Take some 3M tape between the frets to protect the wood. If this was Eddie's guitar, he wouldn't give a damn, and the guitar fretboard would be gray after he was done with it. But I like to use also for the leveling itself. I've got this diamond sharpening plate, right? And it's dead flat, and it has a coarse side and a fine side, which allows you to sort of dial in how much material you want to remove. And then I can move to different grits of sticky sandpaper and put them on there, and then polish the fret out. And on the end here, you can see I've got a little push block, which is actually a little trivia. It is the missing piece from my Eddie Shark when I built my Eddie Shark from scratch. This was one of the pieces that I sawed off. The bigger piece is actually in a case over there, and Eddie actually signed it for me. I showed it to him, and I was like, "You know what this is?" He goes, "It's a piece of my guitar." And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What'd you do with yours?" And he said, "I threw it in the garbage." Which was surprising to me, because I thought he would have done something funky with it, right? He would have, I don't know, made a spaceship out of it, made something crazy out of it, because the guy, he was always making something out of nothing. So I was surprised about that. But he signed it, and I have it over there on the next to the Shark guitar I built, and that was kind of cool. So anyway, what I do is I just basically go this way, and I start at where the last high fret is, which is around here, and then just move in this direction and move towards the bridge. And the theory of doing that is that you're going to remove more material towards this side than you are on this side, which will create a downward slope. If you were to go the other way, you're going to create a reverse ramp, and you're going to mess up the whole guitar. So the best thing to do is choose the last high point, so where the first dip is, right, the first low fret that's giving you a problem, and then work across the frets, right, and towards, from bass to treble, bass to treble, bass to treble, and move towards the bridge to create your fall away. So that's pretty much how I like to do it. And then I'll go in, obviously, and polish, crown, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm just going to be hacking away at it with this for a little while. And then when we next see this thing, we're going to put on, electronics and things like that, and start getting closer to the setup, to the whole guitar. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a while. Just wanted to come back real quick. Got the fretwork all leveled out. Got the action kind of getting pretty close to being slammed on the deck. And I just wanted to give you an idea of the sound of this, right? The difference between, let's say, like something that's set up more for a bluesy kind of guitar, like a Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of like deal, or like a buzzy Eddie guitar, right? So I got another my Candy Red Strat here, right? Okay, so first let's listen to acoustically just some notes, right? Let me see if I can get my hand in there. There we go. Now let's hear with the action slam down. So we got the this guitar. Let me get myself in a little bit in frame here. So, and I'm not trying to pop the string, right, like a slap thing, like we were talking about before. That's just what it sounds like. There's all that interesting kind of crunch in there. So I think that's going to sound pretty cool, and even if we could slam it down a little bit further, and I think we can, it's going to have that kind of like thwacky kind of sound, and I think that might be part of what we're missing in a lot of Eddie kind of like guitar simulations. All right, so next is to put in the pickup. I think I'm going to start with this one. All right, we're going to start with the Golden Age, what was like almost 12K Alnico 5 overwound PAF. And if that doesn't work out, we can always go and throw in this old Mighty Mite. All right, this one's what, a 1400 or 1300. It's the 13K one with the ceramic magnet. All right, so I just wanted to give you an idea of what the slammed kind of like sound sounds like. All right, so I'll see you later.